Welcome to David Dalker, Weekly Music, episode 32, 4 albums. Let's go. Jump into it. Like and subscribe. Here we go. Album number 1 of the week, Under Utopia by Skeleton, came out in 2023. First thing I listened to from Skeleton. Was not aware of anything that he had done prior to this. Happened upon him in the Summer Indie Albums tab, in the Indie tab, in the Discover tab, whatever. Cool cover, as you can see. That's what drew me to this. I thought this album was really, really neat. Really cool vocal modulation, like that kind of like synthy, like kind of similar to what TV Girl does, I guess. Like if I had to compare it to something that I'm familiar with, like it's just that kind of airy, like synth. I don't really know how to describe it, but I really enjoy that modulation. The instrumentals on this and like the production was really, really tight. Kind of like there was some sort of like ambient house vibe to it. Like it just felt very spacey, and I really enjoyed that. And obviously I thought that paired well with his vocals. Like it just kind of made a very cool, like spacey, definitely good for summer. Like I just walked around my neighborhood as I always do. I thought this album just fit really well, and it just gave me a really cool vibe, and I really dug it. Not much else to say. I just thought it was really neat. I definitely want to check out more from this dude. Yeah, I mean, just pretty neat, and it just sounded good. So yeah, I'm gonna go 84 hot dogs out of 100 for Under Utopia by Skeleton. On to the next album. Album number 2 of the week, Crucified by Cruza, came out this year, I believe. Maybe 2023. Came out this year. First I listened to from Cruza. I was just scrolling through new releases on Indie. I thought this cover was really cool. Cool name too, Cruza. I thought that was really neat. But yeah, I thought this album was great. It kind of, overall as a group, they kind of gave me like the internet vibes, like R&B group. They had a good mix of like really good drums, some really cool guitar. I think there was that like Cruza is more like, I use the word spacey a lot, but just like that kind of like ambient kind of feel to it. Like it feels like it's, just feels more spacey than the internet. Like the internet is more down to earth with like Sid as the vocals and like Steve Lacy, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I thought this album was great. Some really cool production. Just a really easy listen, nice tight 31 minutes. And yeah, I mean, I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was just a really neat project, and I'd like to check out more from them because there's just a good, clean thing. I don't know. I'm not really, going in depth, but I mean, it's just a nice, short and sweet, 30-minute, R&B group, R&B project. Just really neat. I'm gonna go 83 hot dogs out of 100 for Crucified by Cruza. On to the next album. Album number 3 of the week, Zanja Aventura by September. Came out in 1976. Cool little jazz fusion thing. And one of the tracks, I'm blanking on the name. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Kendrick Lamar sampled on Duckworth, and I was like halfway impressed with myself because I heard it and recognized it, and I just wish I had gotten the song in my head. But yeah, Ostavi Trog is sampled by Kendrick Lamar in Duckworth, so that's pretty cool. But I wish that I had like recognized the song like immediately. That's like a cool little moment for a music guy. When you recognize a sample, I just think that's a neat thing. But yeah, I mean, I thought the sound was super cool. A really neat mix of, and there's a Serbian group, by the way. I had to look that up because I was like, this language sounds like, I couldn't tell if it was like Spanish or like French. It was Serbian. But yeah, just a really neat mix of guitars and like drum. I mean, it's just jazz fusion. Like you kind of have some idea of what you're gonna get when you go into a jazz fusion project. Like, I think I really haven't reviewed a lot of jazz fusion stuff on this show. Like I listened to that Cortex album, The Blue Man by Steve Kahn. Like it had like good mixes of both of those. I'd say it leaned more to the Cortex side. Like there's some really neat guitar, but I think the mixing and the production was similar to that of Cortex. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was super dope. Just a cool listen. I love jazz, so I'm always gonna be an eager ear for it. But yeah, I'm gonna go 87 hot dogs out of 100 for, oh my god, Zanja Ventura. I already forgot what it was. Crazy name. 87 hot dogs out of 100. On to the next album. Album number 4 of the week, Goodbye and Hello by Tim Buckley. Came out in 1966. Tim Buckley is Jeff Buckley's father. Actually, I didn't realize that he had the industry father, which is pretty interesting. You know, Jeff Buckley, one of the great voices of the 90s. Grace, one of my favorite albums of all time. Most people's favorite album of all time. It's a fantastic album. But yeah, Tim Buckley, I wanted to check him out because I was watching a video when his name came up. I was like, you know what, I'll check him out. You know, Jeff Buckley's dad. Can't be bad, right? And it wasn't. It was, you know, some nice 60s folk stuff. Fantastic voice. Some harmonica in there. It was great. I mean, I went on a walk. It was sunny out. I was tired. And this just fit the mood, you know? It hit me. It wasn't, you know, like an emotional kind of hit. It was just kind of like a melancholic, like, existence. Like, I don't know. I was just in the perfect mood for this album. And it just kind of let me live. Like, I don't know. I saw the beauty of the world walking around my neighborhood. And the neighborhood that I walk around, like, pretty much every day. And just listening to this album, like, it was firing on all cylinders, and it just really worked for me. Yeah, I mean, I just thought it was great, you know? I'm going to go 85 hot dogs out of 100 for Goodbye and Hello. Is that what it's called? I don't know. It's up there. I forgot. But yeah, great album. I'm going to listen to more Tim Buckley, and I'm probably going to re-listen to Grace sometime soon because I'm in the mood. On to the next album. And now I'm back. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Leave some comments in the comment section of albums you want me to listen to. And if you listen to any albums I've suggested, what have you thought? Also that's also a good thing to tell me. But yeah, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.